Hey there. So this is a recipe I saw on Keto Twins, and they got it from TikTok. I'm going to take some egg whites, and then I'm going to take some Parmesan cheese. I'm going to make it into like a cheese log thing. I don't know what they call it, but so today's Thursday, and Friday my family's having, or no, Saturday, Mom's making a lasagna for the family, and I think I said it in my last video. I'm going to take my ground beef and mixed in some of my Rouse seasoning, and so also some Italian seasoning. And anyway, so that's going to make my meal while they're all eating lasagna. And I'm sure I'll put in some miracle noodles as well. Well, when people are eating lasagna, and many times one of the things that they eat with it is breadsticks or bread, cheese bread, whatever. Well, I don't want to be tempted by it, but I want something that I can enjoy. So when I saw this recipe, I was like, oh yeah, I could definitely make this into my own little cheese stick. You could use this in so many ways. As I was watching the ladies make it, and I showed it in another video, I showed them. I didn't show how I made them. Oh gosh. So now I'm going to show you how I made them. What I did before though is I weighed it out. And that's how I figured out how many ounces or grams it was, and therefore how many calories it is. But this is going to be a special occasion, so I'm not going to be doing that. I probably will just weigh all of what I just put in here, and I'll just know that that's what I'm going to eat. Like I said, I will be staying on plan. I will be eating my keto foods. I just won't be, my calories counting will definitely not be as good as it should be. So let me grab some gloves, just a second here. I need to blow my nose, so I'm going to pause you. All right. I don't know how sticky they're going to be, so I'm going to set them on this paper plate, but I'm going to spray it with a little avocado oil. I think I might have I'm pretty sure I put too much Parmesan in there. So if it's too grainy, I might add a little bit more, add a little something. No, I think that might be good. We'll see. So the way they did it was they made little balls, and it was kind of like little bitty hush puppies. But I want to do it like a log, like a little mini bread cheese stick. And after they had them made, they deep fried them in some oil. I have some avocado oil heating up over there. You could use bacon grease. You could use, if you wanted to keep it carnivore, you could use bacon grease. Like I said, I just feel like you could do a lot of stuff with this. Like you might even be able to put meat inside of this. I don't know. Whatever you want to do with it. You don't want it to be too long, because I've got a little bitty saucepan is what I used the other day because I did little balls. So I'll make this a ball. Okay, I lied. I'll make it like a little mini breadstick. So. Now, let's see. I do know, yes, I know that there was egg white in there. But I'm just looking at how many calories or how many grams this is. 119 grams. So in theory, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 120 divided by 5. Oh man. 12 divided by 5 is 4. So 40. This is like 40 grams. Or 40 servings. So it'd be a whole lot of calories. But yeah, anyway. So now we're going to move over to the other spot. Okay, so I did the math with Siri's help. And if I have all these, it'll be 480 calories. So a whole lot of calories. And now put them down in the oil. My oil is definitely not hot enough, but it'll heat up in time. See if I can bring you closer so you can see it. Don't get sick on me. Boy, I'm terrible. Good night. All right. So that's how it's looking in my little saucepan of oil. Yeah. I'm going to let that go, and when it gets brown on that side, I'll flip them, and then I'll show you again. Okay, so I flipped them, and that's how it's looking. Boy, have they expanded. They're filling up the whole thing. But anyway, that's the brown side. So now if I was smart, when I'm done, I'll divide this up and have 2 one day and 2 another day. But I'm not saying I was always the smartest person. But anyway, so I'm going to let these finish, and I'll show you how they look in the end. Okay, this part I'm going to have to work kind of fast for because I've got some, I'll show you the seasoning in a second. I've got some, it's Greek seasoning and some garlic seasoning. And so my brain says that'll be good for like a topping for these. I'm going to pinch a little bit on there. Might end up having to, I don't know. Okay. Now the other 2. Kind of like how you salt fries when they're fresh out of the oil. I want to do that to these. What I had to do, one of these seasonings is really like coarse. So I love seasonings. I like going to TJ Maxx and buying seasonings. There they are. I like going to TJ Maxx and buying seasonings. And these aren't the prettiest. But I'm not a professional chef either. But I got this I think I got that at Walmart this week. It's mixed up garlic seasoning. It's a marinating seasoning. It's chunky. And I wouldn't mind it, but I don't want that on that. I don't want chunks because they'll fall off. It's garlic, salt, spices, and onion. And then my all-purpose Greek seasoning. So I put those two together in this little doodad, and I chopped it up. There's still some chunks in there, but that's fine. I'll save it and I'll put it on top of my spaghetti stuff whenever I go. So it's gonna be hot. Let me see. Let me get a fork or something. That's what the inside looks like. Looks like a little hush puppy. Taste it. This will be good. You should try this. I'm gonna eat this other little piece. But if you're counting carbs and not counting calories, you're good. Like I said, when I made it last time, what I did was to each one of those, I just made a bunch of little balls, and I weighed them, so I knew, like I weighed them by 10 grams, and then that way I knew each one was 2 servings of my Parmesan cheese. But since this is special, I'll take this with me. They heat up well. They get cold well. Haven't tried to freeze them yet, but yeah. So you should try it. Parmesan cheese sticks. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to eat this other little one. Yeah. Yep. Better make you some.